What's up you guys, Sun here with GeekTools.net and welcome to this video review of the V-MODA CrossFade LP over-the-ear HD headphones. Now these retail for approximately $200, however you can find them as low as $100 on Amazon. And at that price, these headphones are a steal. I have been extremely impressed from the sound quality to the build quality to the accessories and even the packaging. So without further ado, let's dig right into the video review. What you're looking at here is the exoskeleton hard case that comes with the headphones. This is a really nice case. It has a really nice and hard feel to it, but also it's a bit flexible so that it absorbs a lot of the shock if you do drop them. It has some really nice design up here with the ribs going on and the cool patterns down here. Really sharp looking case. The only bad thing about the case is that it is a bit bulky, especially this part down here, since the headphones do not fold up. So that's really the only downside with the case. But overall, it looks sexy, it functions really well, and I'm in love with the case. So let's go ahead and open it up. Alright, here we go. There it is. These are the V-MODAs. I'm going to put them to one side first, and then have a focus on the accessories that it does come with. So inside the case, by the way, it has this really nice red soft touch material. Really nice stuff. Doesn't scratch the headphones, and it does add that extra protection. It does come with two cables and two removable Velcro pads here. Two cables. One cable is a LAN cable for any sort of home use, and another one is for mobility use for iPods and iPhones. This shorter cable does come with a three-way control talk with the 3-button remote and the microphone, so that's nice to see. It's nice to see a shorter cable as well, because this cable would just tangle and be annoying. This cable sort of just is a perfect length for any sort of mobility going on, so that's nice to see. Once again, these are Velcro, so if you don't like the pads, you can remove them. And yeah, let's have a look at, oh, by the way, it does also come with a 1/4-inch adapter for any sort of studio use or DJs out there. It does come with that, so that's nice. Let's have a look at the cables, because the cables are actually quite important. This is what delivers all the signal to the headphones, and the cables are really high quality. These are cables that are Kevlar reinforced and braided. I have never seen cables like this, so this was sort of new to me. When I first saw them, I was like, Jesus, that's the worst looking cable I have ever seen. But after a little bit of use, I have fallen in love with these. They're really tough because of the Kevlar and the braiding on this. They're very flexible and don't tangle. These cables don't tangle for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's a braiding, but yeah, they just don't tangle. Has a 3-way controller up here, so has a 3-way button, and it does have a bit of a recessed middle button here. On the back, there is the microphone. It's an okay microphone. It does rub against your shirt and make static noises, but it performs as advertised, so that's all that matters. All the jacks are gold-plated, which is nice to see, and the jack that actually plugs into your device is a 45-degree angle jack. That's also really nice because it gives you the compactness of a 90 degrees, but also gives you the flexibility of a straight angle jack. This is also really, it fits into any sort of cases that you have on your iPhones because it's a smaller tip, so it will fit in any sort of a case that you have that's a little bulky or a bit recessed. So that's also nice to see. But yeah, the cables are usually the first things to break on a headphones. It's not usually the headphones themselves that break, so it's nice to see a detachable cable on this pair of headphones. Excuse me. Alright, let's have a look at the headphones themselves. As I said, the cable is detachable, so this is where you can plug in the cable. Let me just plug it right in here, just like that. So yeah, that's a cable. Let's talk about the build quality, and the build quality on these are phenomenal. I have never seen headphones this well built before, and I have to say I am really impressed. It pretty much has an all-metal design, but it's not heavy. It's a very solid design, but it doesn't put any sort of a weight on your head. As you can see, you have metal shields here, metal V's up here. The whole top band is a memory metal. I'll explain that in a second. And there's also a piece of metal lining the hole inside of the headphones. So that's really nice construction. I love these. I throw these headphones around, and I have no problems with them. So yeah, there's basically no scratches, nothing. So awesome design. let's talk about this band, because the band is awesome. I can do this without feeling any sort of guilt, or, you know, I'm not afraid that the headphones might break, because what they use up here is something called memory metal. And what it does is, it's really, really flexible, but it doesn't stretch out over time like plastic. If I do this continuously with plastic, these cups are going to go wider and wider, and you're going to lose pressure on your head. These just come back to its normal pressure. When I first got them, they looked like this. After doing this 1,000 times, they still look like this. So that's awesome. You got the same sort of feel on your head throughout, and it's just really, really flexible. I could, you know, do this. I could, you know, I'm not afraid that these headphones will break. So that's nice, especially if you're the type of guy that, you know, throws things around, aren't the nicest to their electronics. This pair of headphones will suit you really well. I have the gunmetal black version, and it has a theme going on here. You got the gunmetal on the cups here and the metal parts, and there's also the black on the matte black on the actual headphones themselves. The same theme goes to the cables. You know, you got the same sort of a black and gunmetal theme going on here. If you buy different types of colors, they do have a variety of different options and customizable plates that the cable is going to come in a different color. So that's something to note. So yeah, construction overall phenomenal. Love it, love it, love it. I'm not, you know, I got a little bit nervous about this piece over here because I've never had headphones that had a piece like this or constructed like this. So when I first got it, I was like, oh crap, these things are just going to fall off. I'm going to have to, you know, I just spent $150 on trying to fix this thing, and yeah, it's not worth it. But no, these are actually really, really solid. These cups swivel back that much and forward that much, so there is a bit of a, you know, stopping here. And these are really solidly built. They don't shake around. They're very just solidly built in there. And since this piece of metal is actually quite thick and tough, it doesn't bend or flex or anything like that. So that's nice to see as well. What else? Oh yes, this plastic piece here is a bit finicky. This piece down here is plastic, and I'm really nervous about this. I'm always afraid that this piece might break, because when you put stress on the headphones, and especially if you wear it, and if you're pulling this part out, it's this part that's getting stressed. And I just wanted to see a, you know, metal design here instead of plastic. Although the plastic is high quality, I mean, it's just a lot better to see metal design here, just for that extra reinforcement and the extra caution. So yeah, I've seen people having this part actually crack on them. So, you know, just be careful with it, and you should be fine. You have the same V theme going on here. You got the V vents down here, the V-MODA up here. You got the V-MODA actual name up here. And we also have V-MODA, whoops, written across the top as well. This part is not as noticeable. You know, it's sort of bland in there, but it is there. So, on the inside of the headphones, there are right and left labels here and here. So, yeah. And the cable where it attaches is on the left side, so that's something to note if you guys are interested. These plates here are removable. You can replace them if you scratch them up, or if you know, something you want to customize it. These are removable, and you can purchase more on the V-MODA website. What else? Oh, by the way, the adjustment are really, really quite clicky. Let me just bring it up to camera. I love that. It makes a really nice clicky sound. You know exactly when the headphone is adjusting. So I really enjoy that, and especially when it's on your head. When you adjust it, you can sort of feel how far you're adjusting the headphones instead of just sort of guessing on most other headphones. So yeah, construction, once again, really, really nice. Let's talk about comfort. So, because comfort is a pretty big deal. And these headphones are extremely comfortable. This pad here is memory foam. Really nice, really soft. And the leather, or whatever they're using for the pads, are super, super soft. They're just super, they're like ridiculously soft. And I love them. They're really comfortable. They're over-the-ear design, so they put the whole ear inside of the cushion. So it's just super, super comfortable. I have fairly big ears, and they do fit really comfortably in these pads. And also, when these headphones are on top of your ears, it does have some sound isolation going on there. It's not active, obviously. It doesn't use any batteries, but it has passive sound isolation. It's not, you know, fantastic at it, but it does do it. And especially if you have music playing through your headphones, you can't hear anything outside. So that's really nice. On the top here as well, we have this really nice, also a vented padding, so your head doesn't get sweaty, and it is very comfortable on your head. So that's nice. And on the top, there is a leather strap that goes around the whole top. Really nice as well. And once again, there is the V-MODA on the top. So yeah, really, really comfortable set of headphones. One of the most comfortable I've used in a long time. So yeah, super, super comfortable. Let's talk about the sound quality, since sound quality is a pretty big deal. Now I want to mention that there is a break-in period for these headphones. It's around 48 hours. When I first got them, they sounded really, really bad. I thought that they were like $50 sounding headphones. They weren't really all that great. But after a little while of use, and after playing a variety of songs through them, they really start to shine. The bass got a little bit recessed, the mids and the highs start to come out, and it just sounded amazing. The bad thing about the sound is that the bass is extremely overpowering. There is a crap ton of bass on these headphones, and it does drown out the mids, but the highs are still really, really good. However, these headphones do respond really well to equalizers. I use equalizers on my Mac, on my desktop, on my iPad, on my iPhone, and iPod. So I just turn on the acoustic or the the bass reducer equalizer, and these just sound amazing. The bass, you know, the bass is really, really tight on these. They're really low, and the mids are sort of just drowned out because of the bass. So, you know, you got to really try to adjust the equalizer so you got a little lower bass, and so the curve is sort of like this, sort of something like that. So you got more mids and less bass. So yeah, that's something to note. So if you expect that they're just gonna sound amazing right out of the box, they don't. What else? So yes, the treble and the treble is actually really, really, really good on these headphones. I'm actually quite surprised about the treble, and there is no sort of distortion on high volumes. I have noticed that there is no distortion, and yeah, the audio is just really clear. If you're one of those people that likes to turn their volume all the way up, these are the headphones for you. So also, one more thing I want to talk about is the frequency response. And the frequency response on this pair of headphones is 5 hertz to 30,000 kilohertz. So, you know, a really nice range, especially 5 hertz. That's really, really low. And with the 50mm drivers that are in these headphones, they just go super, super low. So yeah, if you're a bass enthusiast, these are the headphones for you. And these headphones work great in more modern genres such as pop, hip-hop, dance, dubstep, that sort of thing. It doesn't work really well with like classical music. So yeah, that's something to note as well. That's pretty much it. I just want to play a bit of music through these headphones so you can hear the sound leakage. The sound leakage is actually pretty good. They're not too bad, unlike the Beats. They do contain most of the sound. However, there is a tiny bit of sound leakage. So I'll just play some music through them, through my iPod. Now this is going to be normal volume that I listen to, around you know, 3/4. So yeah, that's that. So let's go ahead and play. So as you can hear, I don't know if the microphone is picking it up, but it is clear that there is music coming out, and I could clearly hear it. However, they're not that bad, especially when they're on your head. I'm going to put them on my head and see if you guys can hear it. Okay, so that's when the headphones were on my head. I don't know if it made a difference, because I can obviously tell, but so yeah, that is the sound leakage. Someone commented on YouTube and wanted to know about it, so I made the test for it. And that's pretty much it. It's a great pair of headphones. I am loving them, especially after the EQ adjustment. If you guys have any more questions or comments... Oh, by the way, one more thing. These are style-oriented headphones, obviously. They look really, really nice, sexy, sexy headphones. when you wear these, they kind of look like shields on top of your head, you know, little shields on your ears. So that's really cool. I've gotten a lot of questions asking about, oh, where'd you get that? That's so cool. And when I tell them about the price, they're like, really? Really? I just bought my Beats. I can get these for $150. They sound so much better. They're built so much better, and they're just really, really impressed with this pair of headphones. Same as me, I'm really impressed with these pair of headphones. So definitely recommended, especially in the $150 price range. If you guys have any more questions or comments, email me sunny@mastersunny.com, visit my website geektools.net, add me on my personal MSN, mastersunny@hotmail.com, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Peace out.